Hey Brandon, it's Andreas here from Valley Mitsubishi, and as I promised, I was going to shoot a video on a beautiful vehicle here for you. So sit back, relax, enjoy. If more questions come up, I'm always here for you. But let's take a look at the Outlander. So here we have, in the Cosmic Blue, just like you wanted, the Cosmic Blue Outlander ES Super All-Wheel Control. So there's a lot to this vehicle that I'm going to go through, and part of this stuff is, like, a lot of it will be in the brochure, but a lot of it will be nice to actually see in person here. So starting with the Super All-Wheel Control System, most manufacturers have a great all-wheel drive system. So the way that it works is that most manufacturers, their all-wheel drive moves power from front to back and then back to front, and that's just the breakdown. Where the Mitsubishi comes in and makes itself unique is that not only is it doing that front to back, but it's doing the side to side as well. So handling those PG winters like a charm, this is definitely gonna handle whatever you're throwing at it. As you can tell, that beautiful cosmic blue kind of shining in there. You'll have LED daytime running lights. Your turn signals will be integrated there. You'll have full LED headlamps there. And right here, these are headlight washers. So if you actuate it from the inside, these will open up, spray your headlamps, and then retract away. I know that safety is important to you, so I'll be highlighting some safety things along as we go as well, such as the fact that this vehicle is equipped with forward collision mitigation. So if we're driving towards something and there's something stopped here and you're moving towards it, it'll actually apply the brakes to stop you from hitting that vehicle or person or thing. Same thing goes for the rear. If you're backing up, it'll also stop you from backing into something as well. Coming around the back of the vehicle, again, you're gonna see some of the nice styling changes from the 25, like the smoked tail lights, the different bottom diffuser, and again, you're going to see backup sensors that engage for an audible warning as well as that forward collision mitigation system. Now for Charlie, we're gonna open this up here, and we're gonna show you how much space is back here. So as I kind of told you on the phone last night, it's 42 inches from the inside wheel well to the inside wheel well. And so with this much space, I mean, you still have these cubbies, you still have those cubbies, and you still have more space, okay? But if we want to just kind of contain Charlie back here, that's all fine and dandy. We've got the nice all-weather mats throughout the vehicle that you've seen on the pricing online, reflects including the mats, including the all-weather mats and the locking wheel nuts. So back here is going to be Charlie's zone, but if for whatever reason you want to give them more space, we come here, we give that a pull, and the seats drop down. Now, when we talk about the drop down capability, you've got what's called 40, 20, 40. And if you zoom in right here, that where the cup holder is, that if the seats were up, that center could drop down as well. So if you've got a pair of skis or golf tees and all that kind of stuff, then everything can just kind of lay down there. Now, if you want, you can do both sides as well. And now you have a ton of space available to you. You'll also have a 12-volt charging outlet here as well. And then the vehicle's technically a third row. The third row seats are right there. So remember when I was saying, like, I've seen customers take out the third row, but it's really no benefit because of how it lays flat. That's how that is. Now, if you use the third row, you just grab that, you pull that up, and the seat pops up. If you're not using it, it just drops down. Now the vehicle is also built on what Mitsubishi calls the Rise Body Construct. Part of the Rise Body Construct is the safety kind of helmet of the vehicle, the structure that keeps the vehicle safe. And you've got, as I mentioned to you as well, 11 airbags. And so when we talk about the airbag differentials, when we open this guy up, the first thing that we're going to notice is, yeah, it's a nice interior. It's beautiful. Grace, of course, of course. But most manufacturers are going to stop at putting a driver's knee airbag, and then you've got your curtains, right? So this one is going to be your curtains all the way around the vehicle, your kind of where your steering wheel is, that airbag. You'll have this airbag here. You'll have a driver's knee airbag. You'll have a passenger knee airbag, and then actually an airbag that deploys right in between the two front occupants to stop them from hitting each other, or to stop things from coming from the rear in. And that keeps you safe as well. Other safety things that you get in this package is what's called your blind spot warning. So you can see that little triangle. If somebody's in that blind spot, what'll happen is that will glow orange to let you know that it's unsafe to turn in this direction. Now, what happens if you turn in that direction anyways, it'll then do a beep at you, or if you put your signal marker to go in that direction, it'll beep at you to say, hey, Bryn, it's not safe. You get the nice stylings up front here as well. And then part of that system, not only do you have your blind spot warning, your lane change assist, but also something called rear cross traffic alert. So if somebody's crossing the rear of the vehicle while you're in reverse, same thing. It's gonna notify you that it's unsafe and potentially apply the brakes. Now, if some of these systems end up being kind of annoying for you, yes, you can turn them off. We come down here, we have a height adjustment selector for the seat, and you have lumbar adjustment on it as well. So if I wanted to increase the seat, I just bump it up, decrease the height, drop it down. And if I pan over here for a quick second, we're gonna see Yamaha branded sound system. This is something that I really love. I really appreciate music and enjoyed, good music while I'm doing long drives. And we are the only brand to offer branded audio right in the entry package and higher. So incredible value that way. Here is our little dash area. If I want to start the car, I can start it. Okay. And from here, you're going to see a bunch of your safety systems. You'll be able to kind of see your driving log, what audio you're listening to, and then just your main settings menu. Okay. The other really cool thing is when I'm talking about the super all-wheel control, if we look here, you have a drive mode selector. So how these drive modes work is that you're always default to normal, but if I turn the dial over to eco, it'll drive the vehicle in front wheel drive, giving me better fuel economy. And if I'm in tarmac, it'll drive a little bit more sporty. Gravel is going to be for uneven surfaces. Snow will be for if you're driving on top of snow, and mud is going to be like if you're trenching through mud or thick, deep snow. And so this dial, you can do it on the fly. You're not going to break it. Doesn't matter what direction you pull on it. But what I also really appreciate, other than the indicator here, is up here, you have an indicator as well to tell you what mode you're in. So eco, normal, tarmac, gravel, snow, and of course mud. Okay. Taking a further look, you'll have your wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. You'll have paddle shifters. You'll have your volume controls right here. One touch auto down on the mirrors, or on the windows, sorry, which is great. One touch auto up as well. And then you have this beautiful infotainment system that is going to run all of your information for your CarPlay and Android Auto and music and all that other good stuff, right? Which is great. Cool thing too, is we can go into the settings, go into the audio settings, and we can really get into customizing this Yamaha sound system. All right. Down here, we'll have our heated seats. We'll have if you're want a quick button for defrost, your fan speed. And then this one right here is for your windshield wiper pads. So where the pads sit right now when they're down, there's a heat sink that works like a rear defroster. The heat sinks warm up, and it will make it so that they don't freeze to the windshield. Got a beautiful little frameless rear view mirror there, and up top, nice tactile feedback, or haptic feedback, not tactile feedback, on your lights. And a nice shift lever. If we throw it in reverse, we'll see the great backup camera that's also going to give us trajectory. So if I'm turning the steering wheel, we're going to see what direction we're going. And using the shift lever is actually really easy. You go straight down, that's going to be drive. P is park. Up is neutral, but if I do push the side button and up, that's what'll put me in reverse. Okay. So this one's been pretty quick. I'm gonna show you the second row. I'm gonna hop in the back there as well too. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Mitsubishi product as well. So I know that you had mentioned that, you're worried about warranty and servicing and all that fun stuff, but the reality here is that Mitsubishi offers 5 years or 100,000 kilometers of comprehensive warranty. Okay. They'll give you 5 years unlimited kilometer roadside assistance. So if you need that roadside assistance, let's say you've locked the keys in the car, or help with a flat tire or something like that, what happens is they're going to just dispatch the closest roadside assistance company to you. So you're not paying, a Mitsubishi roadside assistance. You're paying like Greg's Towing or whoever is local to you to come assist you. Now, when we look in the second row here, as I was talking about, we sit in here, we get lots of leg room. My favorite little triple pockets here, vents in the second row, triple pockets there, and again, just more space. Final bit of that warranty is the 10-year or 160,000 kilometer warranty. Nobody else does that. And, a lot of people say, oh, well, it's just powertrain. Well, just the powertrain is your engine, it's your transmission, it's your all-wheel drive system, it's your water pump, it's your fuel pump, it's your oil pump. And those last 3 pumps that I mentioned, oftentimes manufacturers put those items in their comprehensive warranty, in their shorter warranty. So, I'll just use Ford as an example. They do 3 years on the comprehensive, 5 years on the powertrain. But those pumps are under the comprehensive. So those pumps are covered for only 3 years. Whereas with MITS, you're covered for 10 years or 160,000 K. So I hope that this video helps a bit of a virtual viewing of this beautiful vehicle. And I think that as I started this video, you're actually texting me photos of the Volkswagen. And I just had some appointments this morning that I wanted to get out of the way before doing this beautiful video for you. I hope you appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon, and give Charlie some scritches for me, all right? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.